Our product's a little bit different, okay, than most of the other shingles, and some of these things, you know, it's hard to notice unless you read the instructions and stuff. But our HP technology shingles, we're the only shingle with 2 sealant lines.
Yep, I know that.
Stitch sealant. Sweet spot is 1.25 inches.
And you're supposed to nail in between?
You nail on or between, you're going to hit the double thickness, which is important. So that's another thing I think.
It is double thickness.
It is double thickness, that whole 1.25 inches. So if you look at like other shingles, I'm not going to name any names, but just look at the profile and you'll see their marketed nailing area is not actually their overlap.
No, I know all about it,
Yeah, we think that's pretty important. The other thing is it's 130 mile per hour wind warranty with 4 nails because of that second sealant line. We do a lot of testing on wind. We have our own wind tunnel at our facility down in Georgia. The only manufacturer that has an internal wind tunnel. Everybody has to test with third parties and UL and FM and all that, but we test internally because wind is very important to us. The second thing that's different about us is most shingles are 5 5/8 inch exposed, which what happens is a lot of subs will install that at 5.5, right? So it's just sort of an easy, not intentional cheat, but it just happens. So you're losing 1/8 of an inch of exposure, and over the course of a roof, that's the reason a lot of guys run back for extra bundles. We are a 6-inch exposure, so it's easier to measure when you're going up the roof at 6, 12, 18. And because it's a little bit bigger, you're nailing down 4 less shingles per square than a Timberline or a Landmark or somebody else like that. So 60 shingles per square, 64 shingles per square. On a 40 square job, your guys are installing 160 less pieces on that roof just because we made the exposure a little bit bigger. So it's a subtle difference, but it makes a big difference on the install. So very aggressive sealant, modified sealant. Very proud of how fast it activates.
What's your newest products in 2017?
2017, we've got some new things coming out. We've got a.
Do you have like architectural like designer series shingles?
We do.
Not like regular look, but something fancier.
We are one of only a couple of manufacturers that make modified shingles. So we have our Storemaster series of shingles, our Class 4 impact rated. The way we achieve our impact rating is through modified asphalt. It's flexible asphalt, it's durable, it's got a memory, so it passes the test that way as opposed to with a scrim on the back. That's our way. So those are our sort of designer upgraded products. We've got a couple other new products coming out mid-year that I can't talk too much about right now, but we'll have some really exciting new things mid-year.
I know you guys didn't have it before. Do you have any contractor certification program?
We do. We have our Pro Plus program. It's an earned-based program. So a lot of programs, you can go in and become certified by filling out an application and paying a fee. We do require that you actually do a certain number of installs before you become part of our program. That's our way to sort of protect our guys who are in our program, so to speak. It's a 3-tiered program, silver, gold, and platinum. And we also promote and partner with 3M on a Scotchguard Shingle Specialist program where you can be certified by 3M as an authorized Scotchguard Shingle Sales Specialist just by doing an e-learning course. And that tells the homeowner that you know how to talk to them about preventing these black streaks on the roof because of this Atlas shingle you're installing with Scotchguard. So it's a great training course and it gives you more validation in the home and your salespeople more.
So this one is a pristine, it's not your Class 4.
This is not the Class 4. The Class 4, if you guys come over, they don't put it on the Storemaster product. Again, it comes in an architectural, also comes in a slate look. Okay, our ridge is also modified Class 4. So your hip and ridge and your field shingles are going to be that Class 4 impact rating because of the modified asphalt. And we've also just launched a high-profile hip and ridge for roofs that are looking for more of a dramatic ridge look. This is also the only high-profile hip and ridge on the market that's Scotchguard protected, which is really important because
I thought Malarkey has something.
Malarkey has Scotchguard, but they don't put it on their high-profile hip and ridge for some reason. We put it on our high-profile hip and ridge.
I'll ask them why.
Yeah, we're curious why too, because we love the fact that they are also promoting Scotchguard. It's good for us. All boats rise, you know, with the rising tide. But the Scotchguard piece specifically on the ridge is important because if algae grows at the ridge, it will still establish itself and streak down even over a Scotch-guarded roof. So you have to have copper protection on the whole roof to keep that algae at bay. So,
interesting.
Yeah. So I filled your brain with all sorts of good stuff.
Good.